This is the last one for me. UCLA and USC, the last game of the season, winner has the better winning record, and I think it's going to be UCLA. UCLA goes 9-3 this season. First year under Bob Chesney, brought in Dean Kennedy, who's a phenomenal offensive coordinator. This is Dean Kennedy's resume, dating that back to whenever he was at Holy Cross, which Holy Cross had no business being as good as they were whenever Chesney and Dean Kennedy were there.
Mm-hmm.
You know who the quarterback was at Holy Cross?
Matthew Sluka?
That would be Matthew Sluka. Matthew Sluka was a phenomenal football player during that time. Dual threat guy, ends up going to UNLV. We know about the whole situation there. What does he do with Alonzo Barrett? Last 2 seasons were phenomenal with him at the helm. Dual threat quarterback. Put up phenomenal numbers in 2025. Now he arguably gets the best quarterback that he's ever had as an offensive coordinator. And now Nico, who we've only really seen him as a drop back passer since last year. Now we get to see that explosiveness that he showed in the Cheez-It Bowl during his freshman year, which is something that I have been hammering on for a very long time because it felt like he was a robot in the Heupel offense. It felt like he had nobody around him this past season. And now he's got a chance to rewrite the script that has been written on his story. People have written him off. I think Nico's going to have a breakout season and be a dark horse for the Heisman Trophy too. I really believe that with what Dean Kennedy brings to the table. Kennedy is a phenomenal play caller, phenomenal quarterback developer, and they have the pieces around him so that he can be successful in this offense. I think UCLA has a better season than what people expect. I expect them to compete for an 8-4, 9-3 season at the end of the day and maybe be a sleeper. I think that USC game is going to be the defining moment for Bob Chesney in his first year. They beat USC in their first year. UCLA is going to be the new best team on the West Coast, aside from what Cal does this year.
Well, that foots the bill, no doubt. That matches the hot take moniker. I think I'm high on UCLA being much improved this year. Maybe not 9-3 and beating USC high, but you do look at the roster, and I mean it's night and day different. You go from a head coach who really had no idea what he was doing. I mean, God bless Deshaun Foster, but he was not equipped for that role. All you had to do was watch his first media day, and you knew this was not going to go well. Chesney's obviously a winner. Now, can he replicate that on the West Coast? Maybe semantics, but obviously all of his success has come on the East Coast. I'm curious to see how that translates. You look at the preseason recruiting, he's obviously doing just fine there. I love the guys that he brought over from James Madison, not just JMU, but some other Sunbelt destinations as well. I think their running game is going to be a whole lot of fun. Wayne Knight was electric last year at JMU. And then the defense. The defense should be a whole lot better. They've been dreadful these past couple of years. I really like what they have off the edge. Shahir West is going to become a household name. Had 7 sacks in a true freshman season last year.
He'll be a first-round draft pick next year.
Yeah, I really, really like what I saw from him. I think their linebacking core is going to be good. Their secondary, they fortified to the transfer portal. Tal Johnson comes over from Utah. DJ Barksdale is coming over from JMU as well. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of reason to believe in this Bruins team. At the very least, I think that game will be worth watching, right? I mean, it's going into it these past couple of years, even with USC being up and down, it's been like, okay, the Trojans should steamroll here. I don't know what to think about USC. I've given up really trying to predict what the Trojans are gonna put on the field, just because I think Lincoln Riley is so hot and cold. Yeah, that would be spicy to get to 9-3 with a win over USC. That would be one to roll the tape back if it happens, no doubt.
Even with 15 returning starters, I still don't believe in USC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, prove it, right? I mean, USC hadn't proven it yet, so I'm in that camp with you that until they do, there's no reason for me to buy stock.